for all of you in Dundalk and Baltimore County. Thank you for coming out. Happy 4th to everyone. And before we get rolling tonight, I want to thank a few people just very quickly. Let's hear it for all the volunteers that make this Heritage Fair happen. The security, Baltimore County Fire and Police, and there's 3 people I really want to thank, actually a whole group, the fence crew that take care of putting this whole monster fence up the Saturday before we get rolling with this fair. And we have a new director this year for the Heritage Fair Association, Mr. Eric Davis. He hit the ground running with this, and I tell you, a lot of communities would not have this festival this year, and Dundalk pulled it off. Let's hear it from Mark Krisiak, the Vice President of the Dundalk Heritage Fair Association, and my main man, Mr. Bob Fogel over here. He makes sure all these bands are right here in Dundalk every year, of course, except last. So these guys have been here before. You've seen them. You're fans of them. We're going to bring them right now, and they are called, and you know what they're called, Beginnings, a celebration of the music of Chicago. Have a good time.
Children play in the park, they don't know I'm alone in the dark, even though time and time again I see your face smiling inside. I'm so happy that you love me. Living life is just a game, so they say. All the games we used to play fade away. We may now enjoy the dreams we share. So oh my darling, got to have you. Feel the magic when I hold you. Cry sweet tears of joy, touch the sky. that was on my watch, yeah. God said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? And so I can't imagine why. Oh no, we've all got time enough to cry. I was walking down the street one day. A pretty lady looked at me and said, darling, watch that stop cold air. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? So I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. And I was walking down the street one day. People walking everywhere. Being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Oh, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I said, yes, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? So I can't imagine why. Oh no, we've all got time enough to die. Everybody's worried. I don't care about time. About time. Oh no, I don't care.
All right, how you guys feeling tonight? You feeling all right? Now, a little birdie told me that you guys have been waiting a very long time, like something like a year and a half, to hear the music of Chicago again. Am I right? You could have just turned on your Spotify, but you're here, so thank you. I know, right? From the 70s, we don't know what that stuff is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming tonight. And I think without further ado, we're gonna take it back to the old days.
Oh, I like that.
Old days, good times I remember. Fun days, days were always erasure. Driving movies, comic books and blue jeans. How they do it. Baseball cards and birthdays take me back to a world gone away. Memories feel like yesterday. Come on, let's have some fun, yeah. Old days, good times I remember. Gold days, days are always erasure. Funny faces, filled with love and laughter. Funny places, summer lights and Thank you so much.
How's everybody doing, Dundalk? Great to see you guys. It's great to be back. Live music is back, and we are so very happy for that. We are beginnings from New York. Yes. So we're gonna play one of our favorites for you. Hopefully it's one of yours too in just a moment. We're just having a little guitar little glitch. Yeah, you is. Do you hear guitar? I do. That's a relief. We cool, right? You ready to go?
May not be there in a minute. I don't know.
Everybody, cross your fingers. Ready? All right, just you and me. 1, 2.
Just you and me, simple and free. Feel everything I've ever dreamed of. Yeah, give me your one special smile. Promise you'll never leave me. Just you and me. Simple and free. Life is so easy when you're beside me. Oh, come hold me close, never release me. Oh, baby, don't release me. Open your arms, let my love in. Let me in. Love me tonight, love me forever and ever. You know I can't forget you. Just you and me, simple and free. Ooh.
Baby, you're everything I'm a dreamer. Yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Lenny LaPinta on the saxophone. Give it up for him. We're going to be showcasing these horn players, these outrageous, unbelievable horn players all night because in the Chicago band, it's sort of like the horn players are the lead vocalists a little bit, you know? And it's like I'm the sax player in another band or something. That's how I think of it. These guys are incredible musicians up here, and I'm really happy to be playing with them, and we're going to introduce them as the night goes on. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you guys a real quick question. I want to take a survey. I like to take surveys, and I want to find out how many people here, which one should I start with? I feel like it's partial treatment. Ladies and gentlemen, how many people here prefer the 70s Chicago? Good portion of you. Okay, how many people prefer or grew up with the 80s Chicago? Oh, it's pretty even.
I think the 70s got it, but we forgot that the first album was in the 60s.
Oh, that's right. What about the 60s Chicago? There we go. I think we should probably just play that whole album for you, right? Chicago Transit Authority. Next time. But we couldn't do Chicago without at least giving a hat tip to the 80s Chicago, which is stuff I grew up on. So here's a nice little ballad for you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're with someone you love tonight, hold them close. This is one for you guys. You're the inspiration. Thank you.
Oh, ain't that cute?
No, our love was meant to be. Kind of love that lasts forever. And I want you here with me. From tonight until the end of time. You should know everywhere I go, always promise you that we're not going to go back to the 80s later on, okay? So I can't promise you. But we are going to stay predominantly in the 70s tonight. Right, Scotter?
Right. We're about to have a conversation, you and me, aren't we?
Just like two, what is it? Teenagers or two professors?
Well, one's a
One
student.
professor, one teenager.
Yeah.
Or post teenager.
Well,
Something like that, right? What year? Or I don't even know what year it is. Even as far as when you go to college, right?
I don't know.
Teenager, early 20s, something. You can go to college anytime. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a song, conversation about the ills of the world between a professor and a student. So here we go. We're going to simulate that for you right now. Come on. No one ever think of it at all.
Don't you ever worry when you see what's going down? Well, I try to mind my business, that is no business at all. Hey. When it's time to function, being human being, when you're back to love, I'm just happy getting by. Hope to study hard, a few years so. Also hope to keep us staying high. Just closing it around.
No, the canvas here is very, very free.
Don't it make you angry the way war is dragging on? Well, I hope the president knows what he's into after love. Ooh, it's just all love. Don't you have a salvation in the city where you live? All the others are done, and all they need is time. The continent's so bad. The neighbors don't seem hard to cut. Haven't got the time. Haven't got the time.
Come on, make some noise out there, ladies and gentlemen.
I get hard to talk you through. It really eased my mind. I was troubled by the shape of things to come. But if you have the outlook, you feel it's worth enough. All was not that everything was fine. Everything was fine. We can make it better. We can make it better. We can make it better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can change the world now. We can change the world now. We can change the world now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can save the children. We can save the children. We can save the children. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can make it happen. 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 take the children. We can take the children. We can take the children. We can make it happen. 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 We can make it happen.
Thank you so much. Good talk, Scott. Good talk.
Great talk. I learned a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, so this next song is going to feature the Beginnings horns, as most Chicago songs do. We give a hand for the Beginnings horns, please, everybody. Jim Lutz on the trombone. Chandler Judkins on the trumpet. And Lenny LaPinta on the saxophone. All right, let's do it. This is called Call on Me. Oh, yeah.
Call.